Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. There we go. Hi. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Okay. Cool.
now. Hey, it's Francine.
Hey, Dal. How come you never let us see your feed?
I dialed the other number and it said that the meeting ended. I was like, did I miss something?
No, I couldn't get the audio to work. It was like tweaking in and out, so I just can't
Okay.
do it.
And then I went back and I was like, was it supposed to be at 8 o'clock? Oh my God.
I was texting you through it.
I know. I was so busy watching my 600-pound life that I missed the phone call.
You're there.
I like watching those shows because it makes me feel more fortunate about my situation.
I hear you. There's something about it. It's like how you want to feel normal, watch Hoarders. That's what I do.
Yes, seriously. Oh my God.
Like, well, at least I'll never have dead animals under my couch, so I'm winning.
I always tell Ariel she's going to be on that show one day.
You better hope not. Your ass is going to be there with a hazmat suit on helping.
Seriously.
Hey guys, it's Esty.
Hey, how are you?
I'm all right.
How's your foot?
Buddy.
You made it!
Still broken.
Oh, for God's sake.
Esty, you made it!
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Because my meeting thing got canceled.
Oh my
because
God.
of the rain.
Oh, how are you
and
flooded?
everything. And El Nino. Parts of base are, but where we live, we're okay.
Please let me know if you need anything.
Yeah. We're fine though.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean, where we are on base, we're good. We're further south of base. I mean, base is huge. It's the size of the state of Rhode Island.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Huh, you learn something new every day. All right, we'll give everybody another, 2 minutes or so before we'll, get down to business. I'm so happy that you were able to come. Yay.
Yeah, I just hope that Ryan cooperates because Dad's upstairs studying.
Okay.
He has a test tomorrow.
You know what we do? Every Tuesday we have diamond calls, like we do a Zoom with diamonds, and all of us, our kids are in and out and whatever. It happens. Do what you have to do. If it gets too loud, you just mute yourself. It's in your left corner.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm on a phone. I'm not on my iPad. So.
Oh, right.
Who am I talking to? My friends. You want to say hi to everybody? Now you're getting shy.
Hi, Ryan. You're famous.
Can you say hi, everybody? No? Are you talking in Star Wars language? He's obsessed with Star Wars.
So is Olivia lately.
You're being silly. You done? Are you done, buddy?
I know Julie and Sam said they were going to be on. I guess we can just start and see. Oh, there's Sam.
Hi, sorry.
Oh, hi, honey. Hello?
Hi.
Okay.
I'm just driving home. I'll be home in a minute, but I'm listening.
All right, great. So we'll get started. Let me see. It's recording, so everyone that missed it can hear our little banter back and forth earlier about Francine's kids being a hoarder and Esty's liking Star Wars. So that's cool. So Happy New Year, guys. This is our first team-wide call of the new year. I wanted to really implement these weekly calls because I feel like they were lacking in a team culture. We're all really fun, interesting personalities, and I feel like we need to be more of a cohesive unit. Also, I feel like since we've started these diamond team calls every Tuesday, and like every Tuesday we have to discuss our goals and how things are going. We have to check in. It's really helped push me as a coach just to hear what other people are doing, and not like a competitive way where I'm like, oh God, it's overwhelming, but in a kind of like, oh, okay, like that's doable, and we kind of like help each other and say what's been working and what hasn't been working. So I like to do that. And each week, besides just like going over how everything has been going, we're gonna have like a topic. So tonight's topic, I kind of wanted to talk about, getting the new year started off on the right foot, how to not get overwhelmed, because it really is easy to get overwhelmed in this business and to get discouraged. Both of which, like, I'd be lying if I said didn't happen to me at various times, which they do, but the key is to just like push through that. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So, first order of business, I just wanted to talk to you guys about Super Sunday. A lot of you aren't local, so you can't come to our Super Sunday, but this is the first one. Hi, Tom.
Sorry,
This
guys.
is the first one that we've done that wasn't part of our larger team, Team Eagle. And Team Eagle was always like very big, and we always kind of felt like the outsider. So for us to make this step is like really, really huge for us. It's like kind of the first step in asserting ourselves as like a separate entity. And if you obviously aren't local, I would suggest you can go on beachbody.com and you can like search and see if you could find a Super Saturday or Super Sunday in your area. Because these events, like, I know it's like sounds totally corny and cheesy because that's exactly what I thought when Melissa made me go to my first one. They really do help push forward your business, and they really are inspirational. Trust me, like, there is nobody more cynical than I am, and I really like the first one I went to was really something special. Subsequent ones, like, they kind of fell off a little bit just because, but that had nothing to do with Super Saturdays themselves. It had to do with the execution of that team. But we're hoping that we can really create something special. And so Sunday is our like swan song. So hopefully it goes well, and I'm pretty excited. But they really do these types of events, whether it be Super Sunday, Summit, the Success Club trips, they really do like kind of foster you wanting to push your business, because you like see other people like that are super successful at this, and you see that they're normal people and not just like out in the ether and mean nothing to you. See that they don't have anything that you don't have, and they're making a shit ton of money just staying at home, so that could totally be you. So
Not to cut in on you or anything, but as far as Super Sunday, like, should we be bringing anything with us?
bring your lovely self. You could bring like a notebook and a pen if you want to take notes, but it's not necessary because we're hoping that we do have a good recording going on. That's like our goal is to have it videoed, but it's out of my control. So if you want to bring like even just your iPhone, you can just take little notes that way, and workout gear, just sneakers and workout gear and a water bottle. That's it. Everything else will be there. Like we're doing like a shake bar and the workout, stuff like that. We're contemplating, like, we'd like to like arrange a lunch for after, but the truth of the matter is like we have a lot of cleaning up and stuff to do after, so don't really know like how it'll work out, but you're welcome to like hang out and see what happens after. So that is the deal with Super Sunday, but you should really try, if you're serious about making this a business, you should really try to get yourself to some of these events because they really do make a difference in how you see it, and like whether you take it seriously and see it as a business or whether it's just kind of something you do on Facebook. So talking about the new and improved Team PPH, that was something that I'd been struggling for a long time because I didn't really love our old team name, and I really wanted to have a name that reflected how I felt about this business. A little bit of background, when I started, it was like I fought myself on taking it seriously. I struggle a lot with like being too cool and caring what other people think. So I think that affected me a lot in my first year as a coach and building this business. And I'm finally over that, like for real. And I like am all in and I'm taking this like super seriously. So I want to act in a professional manner and I want to have this be a business and I want us to have schedules and systems in place so that when people start with us and they become new coaches, they know they're doing training A, B, C, D. This is what they're going to do. This is how they're going to follow it. There will be systems and structures in place so that we don't all feel like we don't have this like, oh, I'm being dropped into the deep end and left to swim. So that hopefully will be a lot less of that feeling in the coming year. Someone like top coach had a really good quote that really resonated with me. I was listening the other night, and he said something about like being a new Beachbody coach felt a lot like signing up for like a master's degree, but getting all of the information and all of the course materials at once, and just kind of being like told to sift through it. And it's really true when you think about it that there's just so much information out there and so many ways to skin this cat that it's very easy to get bogged down into what other people are doing and with like the way that they do things and should I be focusing on this? I'm focusing on that. What should I be paying attention to? So it's really important that we start from the beginning. We start with the basics. And that is what's going to push us in January and February is the basics. And those basics are your 3 vital behaviors. That is inviting. That is being a product of the product. Sorry, wrong way. Sorry. Anyway, so sorry.
Are you choking on your shake?
It was tea, but I was choking on my own like saliva, I guess.
That's attractive.
Look, I am nothing if not a hot bitch, so it is what it is.
As long as you're doing it now and not Sunday, we're all good with that.
Imagine that would be a nightmare. That would be a nightmare. So being a product of the product, a lot of people, like I thought when I first started this whole stuff, like, oh, you have to be in like perfect shape. You always have to be on point. You always have to be, you know, Beachbody coach land, like perfect. And that is such bullshit. You will do so much better in this business if you are a real human being. But being a product of the product is like showing like, you know, I live this lifestyle that is like posting your meals, posting your shakes, posting your sweaty selfies. I mean, these are things that if you would have told me 2 years ago what I have done, I would have laughed in your face. But now it's like I don't even think twice about putting horrendous pictures of myself all over the internet. I mean, every single day. It's crazy to me that I'll look at a picture someone else took of me and cringe, and then I'll look at what I posted in the morning and be like, and I was fine with that? Okay, that's normal. But it's just people see that, and you don't realize how many people that you are really affecting. There are people that reached out to me and I never reached out to them, and they have said to me, you know, I've been following your pictures for a year now and I just want you to know you're really inspirational. You really show me that anyone can do this, and I thank you for that. Like, I had no idea, like none, and I swear this happens a lot. And it usually happens right when I think that I'm going to quit or when I'm like, oh, just so frustrated with people. Somebody always sends the right message at the right time. And I'm like, this is why I do it. So you have to be doing those things every day. And that is like inviting. And I know that inviting can be a lot for some people, but really like, who cares? Who cares what people think? If you believe in this business and you believe in like what you're doing, that is what matters. And that's where we need to start from as a team. I don't want this team to be like, let's sell challenge packs, SC points, that's all that matters. Because really at the end of the day, that will only take us so far and we will have to struggle and struggle with struggle. What we want is to build a customer base and build a network of people that believe in us and believe in our products. So those people will continue to refer us to their friends. Those people will be loyal customers for life. Those people will follow us to the ends of the earth, basically. That is what we want. We don't need these fly-by-night people that we have to sell, and new challenge packs and this, that, and the other thing. We want people that believe in our message. So I really was missing like what our message as a team was. And I finally, I think, narrowed it down. And I think the mission statement of like what I want from our team is I want our goal to be to help those who feel that they really had nowhere else to turn, and that to teach them that with just like a little bit of hard work and dedication without stopping, as long as they don't stop, they will hit where they want to go. And those are the type of people I want to attract, those that won't give up no matter what comes in their way. Because we all struggle. We all have shit come at us. We want to find those people that are new challengers, and those challengers that become new coaches that don't stop just because shit gets hard for a little while. They keep going no matter what. And I think all of you exhibit those qualities. So we just need to find more of us. We don't need to find those random people. We need to look for us. And when we post messages on our Facebook pages and in groups, we need to start talking to ourselves. Because that is what you want to attract, is you want to attract you. Because those are the people that you're going to be the best at coaching. So those are just some little tips. We need to really get back to basics. So focus on those 3 vital behaviors. The other thing is the importance of Success Club, which I know we've gone over ad nauseum, but it really makes a difference. Someone that earns SC5 earns thousands of dollars more than those that don't. And those who earn SC5 within 3 years are typically 6-figure earners, like across the board. That's not an insurmountable goal. That's 3 challenge packs, really. It's 3 challenge packs, and it's 2 challenge packs in each G order for being technical. Like, it's not insurmountable. And the key to get those is consistency. That's sending your invites even though people are ignoring you. That's posting in groups even though people are ignoring you. That's finding 5 new Facebook friends. That's finding 5 new groups to post in, and doing those things every day, taking 45 minutes to an hour out of your day to do that. That's all. It's not a lot. And it might not happen week 1, 2, 3. It will happen month 2, month 3, month 4. It's like one of those like snowball effects. It just starts going down a hill and then it takes off. But we need to really, as a team, be consistent. We're all really great for chunks of time, but if we could be consistent, and we don't have to be really amazing, we don't have to be like SC45 every month. If we were just consistently SC5, SC10, just every single month, within 3 years, you will be a 6-figure earner. It is like mathematically just the way it goes. It's just getting through those lean times where you're discouraged and you want to quit. I also look at some of the other like closer teams within Team Aspire, and I feel like they have such a team culture, and I really would like to work on that more. Where it's hard for us because we're like dispersed in other places. But that's why I think these weekly calls will help, because I really want us to learn from each other and kind of find out what works. And when things get tough, I want us to lean on each other instead of reverting into ourselves and kind of like hiding. I want us to really like support each other, kind of have Team PPH be a support and challenge group for us coaches, kind of like how we are for our challengers. Because we're no different. We're people. Just because we're a coach now doesn't mean that we don't need to lean on people and that we don't need accountability ourselves and we don't need support ourselves. We all do, and we all need that. And I think that if we're just honest with each other and tell each other what we need, like, you're in a bad mood, you don't want to deal with it today, like, flat out be like, I can't do it today. Talk to me tomorrow. I'll be back at it tomorrow. And like, we can just help with that. And I think the more open and more we lean on each other, the better we will be as a team. So these kind of calls each week are going to have a theme. Today's theme was just like basics, but this way they'll also be like learning things. It's not just going to be me talking at you, by the way, either. It's like I have a bunch of things planned where we'll have guest speakers, we'll have little mini trainings, like 15, 20-minute mini trainings to go on a call. I really think we need to focus on personal development this year. And since we all seem to have issues on like staying on track with a book or whatever, I think instead of just everyone reading different personal development books, starting in February, I want to do kind of like a PD book club. And what I'll do is I'll post whatever personal development book that I'm reading or I hear about that's awesome, whatever. And we will do 10 pages a night. And we'll like kind of have like an interactive like chat about it. Obviously people read at different levels and at different times and whatever, but 10 pages a day is doable for anybody, even if you're the slowest reader in the world. And by the end of, if it's 30 days, you read 10 pages a day, it's a 300-page book. Like that's one PD book down, and it makes such a difference in your mindset and how you attack being a coach and staying the course with this business. So that's just one of the things I was thinking. I also want our challenge groups and everything else, I want you guys to take more of a leadership role in things. It's not just my group. I am your coach, yes, but you are all leaders. You are all masters of your own destiny. You are all, leaders of your own right, and you need your people to see you as such. So I think that we all need to kind of take more of the reins. It shouldn't just be me throwing things at people and like saying things. We can all kind of like man up. I also wanted to talk about maybe making success partners within our coach group. So like, for instance, let's say Connie and Caitlin, just because I can see your faces, Connie and Caitlin will make you guys success partners. And what that would mean was maybe you partner up and you run a challenge group together, or you run a clean eating challenge together, or something of that effect where you are both co-leaders. So you're not doing it alone and it's not scary and you're not just like, oh my God, it's all on me. You kind of like divvy up the tasks, you kind of find a style that works for you, but you also push each other. So it's not just, you're not just accountable to me, you're not just accountable to yourself, you're accountable to your success partner. So that person, no bullshit, will call you out on your goals, will call you out on like what you said you want. Like, hey, Connie, you said you wanted to buy a condo this year. Like, what the hell are you doing? And that will be her role. And you'll give that right back to her. So I think that would be helpful too. So I'm going to, put a list out of who would want to have success partners within this group. I would like to say I just assign people that, but there will be people who will sign up and then someone will be left without a partner really because they'll just like dick out. But if you're really serious and you want to push your business ahead, I think having a success partner is invaluable. I have many. It started out just Melissa, and then it was Shari and Jamie and Francine, and it happens. So, we'll start with one and see how it goes, but really having a success partner is like invaluable in this business. So that's another new thing. Does anyone have anything to add? I feel like I've just been yammering away at you guys. Can you guys even hear?
Yeah.
I can't hear any. Yeah, I can hear you. I see Kat. I can hear anyone that's on the phone still.
I can hear.
Okay.
I can hear.
Anything you want to add?
I can hear.
Okay. Does anybody have any comment or anything that they would like to see in 2016 that like we could do as a team, or that would make these calls and trainings better for you guys? Like, what do you guys want? Because I know what I want, and I know the things that I feel are lacking in our group and our lives, and what I want to see going forward. But I'd like to hear from you guys what you think is missing and what you would want to see and would be helpful to you.
Are we gonna at any point like go through our vision boards at all, like together? And maybe that would be like a good way to kind of, if we all talk about what our goals are, our dreams are, maybe it would be helpful if we sort of all brainstorm about how we can each help each other achieve getting to those.
I think that's a fantastic idea. And what we'll do is we'll make next week's call a vision board goal call. We'll do as many people as we can, like each day. Like maybe we'll just get to one person, but maybe we'll do two, maybe we'll do three. Each person will have their vision boards and we'll brainstorm ways to get them to their goals. I think that's a fantastic idea.
Or maybe you just arrange it so that, it's a lot and people might get a little, bored. So maybe it's no pun intended. But maybe what you do is just, one person a week. Next week is Estee's turn to talk about her board. And sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. But,
That's okay.
but, and this way it's like we kind of all have an
It's a good idea.
opportunity within the call to just take like 10 minutes to walk through someone's board and help them figure out how to get to their goal.
I think that's a fantastic idea. So do you want to be the first one out of the box, Miss Francine?
Sure, that's fine.
All right, cool. So next week will be Francine's, I'm writing this down, Francine's vision board. Cool. And I'll make a schedule for the rest of you, and that buys those of you who haven't yet made one some time to do it. And honestly, I thought vision boards were the corniest things I've ever heard, like ever. Melissa asked me to do one last year, and I totally punted. I'm like, yeah, and then I ignored every message that she wrote about it because I just was like, that's so corny. And then I made one this year, and I was so into it, and it really focuses you. You don't realize how many thoughts and visions and dreams and goals that you have floating around up there, and how disorganized it is until you sit there and try to make sense of it all. And it really helps focus me for this coming year. So if you haven't done one yet, do it. Make it as specific as possible, like date and time frames and what have you. But yeah, Francine's up first. I will make the rest of the calendar. I'll put it on this week. Just housekeeping stuff. We have a free 5-day cleaning week starting Monday. Obviously, the objectives of those are to get newer people getting used to like how a challenge week works and to, do a real program. So it always sucks when like someone that's in your program, like I'm in, and you're like, no, you fucking idiot. Like there's nothing here, but whatever. We just go with it and we say, okay. So finish promoting that the rest of this week. And then hopefully we'll get some new blood into our newer challenge groups. Keep promoting, obviously, the challenge groups and Facebook pages. I can't stress enough how Facebook groups really will make a difference. So, look for your niche and go across the country. Like, what I do sometimes is I'll Google a geographic region, like, let's say, like, Westchester. So, for me, like, my demographic happens to be, like, young moms that are, like, home, whatever. So, I'll Google a geographic region, I'll type into Facebook search, and I'll be like, Mayapack moms of Mayapack, mommies of Mayapack, like bullshit terms, and see what comes up. And then I just join these groups. And I don't give a shit if they say, like, no posting or whatever. I'll, until I get yelled at, it's like anything goes. I'd rather say I'm sorry than ask for permission. So I do that a lot, and that's how I make a lot of my contacts, like a lot. And even if people don't buy or whatever, I always friend request anyone that likes or comments, and then they become people in my rotation when I send out invites, like later on down the pipe. So they really do help. I've also started people on Instagram that I like or are following me or like my stuff. I look them up on Facebook too now. So it's because I feel like Facebook is more of a natural way to connect with people, but Instagram you hit more people. So I kind of am using it as a platform.
I have a question. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. As far as Instagram, I have people always hitting on my stuff, and I know obviously everybody wants followers, but how do you interact with people on there?
I don't really. That's the thing. It's very hard for me. It's not a natural thing. I'm still figuring out myself. So for now, what I tend to do is I see if I can find them on Facebook. A lot of times if you go in their profile, it'll give their Facebook link or whatever, or their actual name, and I'll look for them on Facebook, and then from there, I'll like some pictures on their Facebook stuff, or sometimes on Instagram, if I know it's someone that I want to follow or I like their stuff or I want whatever, I'll go through their pictures, and I'll find ones that I like. So they say to like 3 pictures and comment on one. And that's a general way to get followers. So I try to do that.
But isn't it? But you're doing this because you want people to come with you. Most of it is coaches already, though, right?
There are a lot of coaches on Instagram, but that's why your hashtags should be you. All right, so you would use hashtags about fitness and stuff like that when you want to see who you want to follow, when you want to follow other people. But when you want like a specific group, your hashtag should be like more specific so that like it's not just coaches and fitness people. So like for instance, like if I were you and I like went on a run or whatever, I would hashtag like besides all the fitness stuff, I would also hashtag like West Islip or like West Islip moms or moms of Long Island, whatever. And like the algorithm brings you to a different audience. So like you show up in other people's feed that aren't just like coaches.
Okay.
But honestly, it's like still a thing that I'm like learning myself. Anything else? Anyone else have questions or comments or ideas? I really love that idea, Francine, about the vision board goals. I really love it.
Good, then I served my purpose.
About time.
Well done.
I really, I'm going to say it. It's very scary. I'm going to put it out there right now. I want Team PPH to be a 2016 elite team. There is absolutely no reason why we can't. There's nothing that these other teams have that we don't. So I would love for you all to like come on this journey with me because that is like my plan for this year.
So what does it mean to be like an elite team?
I'm sorry, I can't hear.
What does it mean to be like an elite team? I don't even know the definition.
Okay, so
Like, I see all the congratulations lately, but I don't really know too much personally.
okay, well we can have like a call on this, but the way that it works is you have to accumulate a certain number of points. You have to be a 5-star or above. You get what's known as elite points. There are 3 different categories of elite points that are like based on your personal volume, like your coach's Kidding Success Club, and then just something called ATV, an incremental ATV, which it's pretty complicated that like the way that it's calculated. But if you're an elite in the top 200 elite, you get an extra bonus besides like the normal 5-star bonus. The 5-star bonus, once you're a 5-star diamond, let me back up. Once you're a 2-star diamond, you can open what's known as a second business center. And you want to open your second business center on your weak leg because you will like basically be jacking up the volume on that leg for your own team cycle bonus. So you'll basically be hitting the pot twice. So like, let's say in my second business center, I sell a challenge pack. Not only will I be getting the personal volume in my second business center, I'll also be getting the team cycle bonus on my first business center. So it's kind of like a double dip. When you're a 5-star, you also get like part of it's like a 0.5% of all Beachbody generated revenue, like of the whole company. And they split that amongst the 5 stars. And then they split another pool amongst the 10 stars and another pool around the 15 stars. But it means these bonuses are thousands. Like some people get like $25,000 a quarter. Not on anything they made, not on anything their team made, but out of all of Beachbody revenue. So that is why like you want to be 5-star and above for the money reasons. I mean, and then like a lead or whatever, like it's nice. It's like an accolade, but there are people that are not elite this year that are making shit tons of money, probably more than a lot of the people that are elite this year. Because once you're elite, it's hard to maintain it because like your coaches only count for the first, in terms of like in Success Club and other ways to get points for the first 2 years that they're a coach. So for me, Christy hitting Success Club every month doesn't count for me. Doesn't matter because she was somebody that I signed in 2014. Only the coaches, my personally sponsored coaches, 2015 and 2016 count towards elite for 2016. We could have like a real sit down where I like describe it to you, but all you know is like it's something to strive for at this point, and that is my plan for Team PPH. And I would love for each and every one of you to get there with me. Like the goal is to have as many 2-star and aboves on my team as we possibly can, because I want you all to be like millionaires and living your dream if that's what you want. And if that's what you want, I will do whatever it takes to help you get there. All you have to do is reach out, and I will do whatever I can to help you get there. That's it. I don't want to keep you longer than, necessary, and I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to call in. As always, call me, text me, message me if you need anything, all right?
Alrighty.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Liz.
You like saying that?
What?
They said you like saying that?